Hi, my name is David Song, and for my 15-112 term project, I made an application called SoundWare, which is basically a synthesizer you can use with your keyboard to get audio playback and recording. There's other apps like this, such as GarageBand or Guitar Pro, and those two are both great apps. And my application, SoundWare, is aimed towards more intuitive experience while also featuring a lot of great functionalities. So let's just fire up this application real quick. So here's the main layout. This is the start screen, and what you see is the logo, the SoundWare logo, a list box, your instrument list, and your activity bar board. Down here is your second part UI, and SoundWare has this two-part UI where you have the large part with your activities and your sequences, and down here your information and your control panels. So in here you have your information about your file, your basic controls with the metronome, and at your right side you have these a function bar, which is a row of buttons that that either exports or imports data, changes your name, or starts a new session. So if I click here on this press button, I get this drum element in my list, and this is that my application SoundWare identifies that there's a group of sounds you can use throughout this application. So I'll just click that, and I'll name this drum 1. You can have as many drums as you want, but you can't use duplicate names because I process data using these instruments' name. And there are more sounds you can use, but for the interest of time and performance, SoundWare version 3.0 is right now focused more on drum beats and more percussions. So by default, this app has a set of jazz drum sample sounds, and I'll just add like 2 more, drum 2, and maybe a house drum, house D. It's not in order, but so right next to your instrument, you have this play button so that you can instantly go and start recording right away. So let's do that. So this part is called the SoundWare Record Studio, where you can record your sound, or if you just want to play around with it, it's sort of like a drum machine. And you can also use your metronome. You can cancel right away or to go back to the main screen, save it, or use features such as SmartFix. So right now you have to set your BPM first, but to do that, you can use 2 ways. You can either tap on it. You can tap on the 0 button continuously so that the program can capture your beat. So let's try it. I'll try to make 130 BPM. So if I go like that. So I got 136 right now, and I can fire up the metronome to see how this sounds like in speed-wise. But if you want something, if you want a drum beat that you're sure, like let's say you want your drum beat to be 180 BPM, you can press apply, and now if you fire up the metronome, you see that it's much more faster. Now that you have your BPM ready, here's your stat and your messages. It says that you're ready to record, and I'll just fire up my metronome and start recording some stuff. So after you record it, you see that our progress bar has now notes of your drum beats. So the green circles are the kicks, the yellow H are the hi-hats, and for the snares, it's a red circle. I have an open hi-hat here. It's sort of out of bound, but it's the brown button. I'm gonna have to fix that soon. Now that you have um, now that you have a sequence ready, all your controls are unlocked, so you can play it, rewind, go to the end, save it, or use SmartFix. Let's just hear how the raw recording first sounds like. So it sounds good, but if you look at here, or these parts, I don't think you can see it correct on the screen because I'm filming with my iPhone. But you can see that it's not completely aligned, and there's some discrepancy in like the timing. This is because like we're human, and the precision isn't always accurate. But to solve that, I added a feature called SmartFix, which is down here. And if you press it, SoundWare automatically aligns your sounds and fixes these discrepancies, so you get a much more precise and correct and a more rhythmic sound. So let's just press that, and now you can see that all these discrepancies are now aligned, and you see there's this synchronization in timing. So let's play that again. Alright, after that's done, you can save it and then go out of your studio. And now for the house drum, you made a sound here, and it's now saved. It's now saved in the file sample1.sw. You can change this, like you can go to here, change your name, because that's default, and maybe I want to change it to like drum one, drum test 1, or I have one, so 2. Oop. Drum test 2.sw. It uses a .sw file extension, so make sure you check that. So now you have that. And although you only have one instrument here, this is like the master tracker, and it combines all your instrument sounds, and it's efficient enough to play all of it and not lose like this time precision. So audio stuff with Python, I experienced a lot of lagging, and thankfully Pygame has a good audio support and a snappy one, and combine that with the efficient way SoundWare packs its sounds and play it, you get near perfect timing. So let's just go to drum 2, and you have to have the same BPM so that SoundWare knows like what the sequence should be. So I'll just fire up my metronome again and just record some stuff again. So you have your new sequences here, and I'll just smart fix it right away. We'll play. We'll see how it goes. Good. We'll save that. Cancel. We'll go out, and you can see that now drum 2 has this sound sequence here, and you can also do drum 1, but I'll add stuff on the house drum to show you that you can accumulate more notes. Smart fix it. Okay, that's good. We'll save it, and if you go back here, now this is the part that I just recorded. It got added into the sequence, and if we play that, so I didn't actually aim towards to syncing it, so it's just kind of a mixture of sounds, but you still get the sense of how it works. Now let's say I'm satisfied with the recording and I want to export it. I have my file name set up here and all my instruments ready, so I'll just export data. And now if you go to our directory, where is it? It's TP number 3. We see drumtest2.sw right here. Now let's say we started up a new session and oh, I actually like that the sequence that I just recorded. Maybe I can import it back in. And yes, you can. If you select it, you get the most you get what you saved, the most recent part of your previous recording, drum test 2, and you can add more stuff here. Let's just DDD and just record stuff right away. So this is SoundWare 3.0. The structure is pretty basic. I use TTK, not TK Enter, to make it look more like a Windows 7 application, rather than like a Windows 98 application. And the structure is pretty basic right now, but there's more features that I can add, and there's more sounds that I can add, definitely. So yeah, that's SoundWare 3.0, and I hope you like it. And I don't know if we can distribute the code, but I'll definitely be more than happy to distribute the code for people who want to play around with it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.